Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another beer review, and this time we are off to Lidl. They've got their own range of beers in. No one's kind of like noticed yet, and no one's shops at Lidl, but they've got their own beer, kind of like series of beers. I've got a feeling Shepherd Neame are behind it, but I'm not too sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I did one of theirs about 4 weeks ago. Quite enjoyed it. So I've had this one for a while, so I thought about time I cracked this one open. So we have, from the Hatherwood Craft Beer Company, the Golden Goose. There you go, boys and girls. Golden number 1 ale, clocking in at 3.8% ABV, and as you can see, at that percentage, it is brewed to session. So I'll read the back. This Golden Goose ale has been traditionally craft brewed using 100% British barley, Target, Challenger and Goldings to deliver a refreshing full-bodied flavour. So let's crack this open. Let's do the business, if you know what I mean. A little bit of smoke flying off the old neck there. Number 1, numero uno. Let's see what we get from the neck, eh? Yes, first I'm greeted by a hint of gooseberry, but nothing much else, to be honest. Let's whack her in. Let's do the business. Let's whack her in. And as I can see, boys and girls, this is a tip for all you out there who are drinking different beers. Make sure you got a clean glass, because I've got remnants of a Guinness Nitro I've just done, and it's just done that to me beer. So I would do a second take on this, but I'm not going to bother. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure drink this down. Right? Like you do, and put some more in. So as you can see, it's a bit lively, but underneath that veil of head, it is quite a clear looking beer actually. I don't think it's bottle conditioned. It's a bit too clear for that. Little dribs and drabs of bubbles going up, like you do. But I'm gonna go in anyway, get past his head, if you know what I mean. Past the head. First thing greets me once I get down to the beer is you do get a little bit of a toffee note, which is, I weren't expecting that. A hint of toffee comes through, which, if I remember rightly, their red ale had that as well. There's a little bit of, I'll say a little bit of gooseberry there. Not much else going for it, I'm being honest. Very gassy, bit of melon. It doesn't feel overtly thin. I mean, that was only £1 a bottle, something stupid. It's drinkable, and you can't go wrong, you know, selling out only £1 a bottle. You can't go wrong at all, can you? So it's drinkable fodder. So on that score, I have to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want anything which is kind of like complex or anything like that, then you know, you buy, you know, what you buy is what you get. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it's a cheap beer from Lidl, and That's all I can say about it, but it's quite pleasant. I'm going to go in one more time for the road. A little bit of toffee, a little bit of gooseberry, a little bit of carbonation. The carbonation is quite strong in it. It's very prickly round the mouth. Quite gassy. On the back end you do feel the thinness of the beer, but at the end of the day, boys and girls, what you see is what you get, and I'm not going to completely slag it off. If people think that, you know, that's a bit of a joke, there is another use for a beer like this. It's good for slugs, so put it in your garden and all the slugs will go to it and kill all the slugs. So after that handy household tip, yeah, give it a go. It's you know, what do you expect for £1 or whatever? And on that score, murder me in the comments. See you boys and girls soon. You know the score. On me next one. Cheers.